Cappy hates the little children, all of the children in the whole wide world. Be you yellow, black, or white, he hates your guts on sight. Cappy hates the little children of the world. I'm going to take every hymn and Christian song I was forced to sing in parochial school, and I'm going to turn them into not good Christian songs. That'll make a great book. Cappy's Not Good Christian Songs. They're new hymnal. Hi, Aaron. I want your feedback on what should be my next move in life. I've been couch surfing for a year and a half now. Good. Saved up about 10 months of rent here in Los Angeles and felt it is time to move out again. I need my privacy now more than ever. I feel trapped and motiveless, having no privacy where I can decompress. I can't even. Why is everyone in California? Why? Why? I understand with poverty, it's like you need an escape velocity. It's like getting a space shuttle or spacecraft off the Earth. You got to build up the resources, get enough fuel and energy. But the second you got enough money or fuel to escape poverty or just escape California, get the F out. My listeners, now you liberal leftists, you guys stay there in your socialist utopia. I want the conservatives, all three of them. I want the libertarians, all four of them in California, to leave. And you guys just keep it with your little socialist utopia there. Yeah, it's Republicans' fault you guys got traffic, not the fact you spend it on people who shit the streets. Some adults, when they get older, they shit the bed. Liberals and communists in California, they shit the streets in their 30s. You know, wow. This is last stop for socialism, shitting the streets, needles in your arms, illegitimate children you can't find. Last stop, San Francisco. I can't even rub one out without thinking my alcoholic roommate is asleep or not. I found a room on Facebook that's a month-to-month near a college for $700. All my friends and family would be down the street, and I would be better knowing they were close. Met the new roommates, and they did their due diligence. They said I could speak to the manager to make things official. I just pray to God these new roommates don't kick me to the curb. And one night, like my first roommates did, because I didn't do them favors and I pay rent. All right, month-to-month is a brilliant idea. Okay? Here's where minimalism is very important, guys. You need to be able to pack up your stuff in, like, especially when you're younger, like an hour and be gone. If it's near your family and friends, I don't know why you just don't stay with your family and friends because you're in Los Angeles. But that's why I ask, Cappy. But if you month to month, especially in California, because everyone's a fucking psychopath out there, shit in their streets, month to month, in case the situation is bad. And you may have to be, and you're going to be prepared. Where you come from, it's gone. Where you thought you were going to, weren't never there. And where you are ain't no good unless you can get away from it. And you should live by that rule until you find a stable place to live. So yes, month to month, have all your shit be able to throw in one big backpack, get the fuck out. All my friends and family down the street, doobie-doop. Pray to God these new rooms don't kick me to the curb, blah, blah, blah. These dicks harassed me, made things personal. I didn't stick up for myself. I'm still traumatized to this day because of that event. I feel the moment I move out, I'll feel sick to my stomach because I'm opening myself up again to a world of pain. Just stop being a pussy. We don't have time for you to be a pussy, okay? I don't know why. If your family and friends are just down the street, why don't you go spend... Look, pay them rent. Stay there. Why do you have to be out on your own? And yeah, well, you open yourself up to a world of pain, you feel sick to your stomach, that'll go away. The more you open yourself to the world and suffer and endure pain, the sickness to your stomach will go away. But the smart move is to pay a couple, even extra $100 a month to make sure it's month. And like, dude, if like day one they're doing shit to you, get the fuck out. Go talk to the landlord and say, look, even talk to the landlord, like, look, I've had bad experiences. Can I do week to week? Or as they do in Australia, fortnight, because they're special. And then like, hey man, a week goes by. Yeah, this isn't going to work out. Can you just keep my $100 and I'm on my way out? And he'd be like, yeah, they'll probably be reasonable. You may be wondering why I just don't get my own apartment. I simply want to live well below my means to save money. But could be, well, what? For what psychological price? Going back to my new home, work will be going back to my new home, work will be 50 miles back and forth. I deliver food to Hollywood's richest, so you know money's good and I can work whenever I please. I'm beginning to wonder if I should move closer to work because LA traffic is hell. 1 whole hour to get to work. If I do move closer to work, rent will be more expensive, like twice as much as where I live. Plus, it wouldn't feel safe or happy knowing my friends are way across town. God, you fucking pussies. My friends are away. My parents aren't here. If you're wondering how much I make, say 20, 30 an hour, I can only do 5 hours a day, 6 days a week. Apart from working, I was thinking I should get an internship at some accounting firm, but have no damn idea where to apply or find any firms who give an opportunity to a chump like me. Well, do you have a degree in accounting? Or some education in accounting? I don't have anything under my belt besides getting an A in financial accounting and an A in... No, you don't have enough. No, you need an associate's in accounting before you even start bothering applying for internships. What really scares me out of all this is I move out, I lose motivation, I won't feel a bit happier. You said in an email once that all motivation comes from hardships like poverty and starvation. I said that, boy, I'm smart. I thought I was just good looking. It turns out I'm smart too. Wise, that's wise. I'm wise. There's a difference. Play Dungeons and Dragons, you'll know. I've overcome these obstacles and frankly, I don't know. No, you haven't overcome these obstacles. You're asking me about where to live. You're asking me about simple lodging questions. And you're afraid. You're afraid to go out into the world that your stomach is turned in knots. You have not overcome this. I've overcome those obstacles, and frankly, I don't know what to do now. I have money saved up, good job, good grades. I'm like a dog chasing a car. I want to know what I'd do if I catch one. So I began thinking about the time I was in a soccer academy 10 years ago. How old are you? You got 10 months savings in? I was always doing something I would never have to think if I'm wasting time or what I should do with my future. Well, you wasted your time in soccer because you're not playing soccer professionally. I was genuinely happy. Yeah, because you didn't face the full costs and consequences and responsibilities of life. You were playing soccer. Dude, did you know like the happiest days of my life when I was 4? Because it was great. I could just do whatever I wanted and food showed up. And then I could like run outside and play. And it was great. You know, I was happiest then. I just want to get back to being 4. I was generally happy, maybe commit myself to a gym class to stay motivated. So then I said, we had a couple more questions here. I said, well, what are you studying? Why are you attending a physical college? Do you have a job? You do have a job. Can you afford your own place? You can't afford your own place. Well, like I said in the first email, I'm studying to become an accountant. I have a year to finish my transfer requirements at community college. I was thinking about getting my CPA designation in 2 to 3 years, then not use it. Why? I got a couple other goals to accomplish. I want to be a professional break dancer before my body gets old. I'm only 23. What happened to soccer? I thought you were going to become the next Pele. I heard CPAs who aren't practicing public accounting can switch to an inactive status with a valid license or at the time of renewal. This allows them to keep their... Dude, you don't even have your CPA yet. You don't even have a degree in accounting. Let's not even worry about that. I want to attend physical college because I'm used to going to class. I crave socialization with peers and teachers. If this quarantine taught me anything, it's that I cannot stare at a screen all day doing homework. What do you think accounting is? Oh, you're so soft. And I also mentioned I have a job delivery. Right, okay, I did get that. I skim all the emails, guys. This is why long emails, if I don't read something, like you send me paragraph, sometimes they're required. I got to assess and price out, okay, so I don't read all the details. At a key point, I forgot to mention in the first email why I don't stick up for myself because my parents conditioned me never to react with emotion, hostility, or anger because I could lose arguments of credibility. Well, that's also wise not to react with hostility or anger because then that leads to fights and that leads to jail or injury. I became numb from this conditioning, couldn't think or say anything back without tripping my own words. So you just say no and you leave, and you have a month-to-month rent contract, and you just give up the money and you leave. I think I developed PTSD whenever someone screams. No. You're just soft. You don't have PTSD. No. This parenting came from self-improvement seminars and books offered by a multi-company called Amway. My parents signed up for, oh, they did that. Parents are brainwashed. Yeah, okay, so they didn't raise you right. And do I offer asshole therapy? Yes, $200 an hour over Skype with a $200 minimum. Okay. I cannot emphasize this enough. What you want and what you're going to get in life are two different things. You're delusional. I don't care if you followed my advice or not. I got your money. You're delusional. You wanted to be going to soccer. Now you want to break dance? And maybe you'll get around to your CPA? Stop being a fucking pussy. Stop being a little fucking child. Go to school online where it's cheaper. I would recommend you, if you can live near where you work and you could stay with a friend that you trust or a family member and still pay them rent, I would do that. And I don't care if you want to go to school in person. It's more expensive. It's a waste of time commuting. You don't have time. You're piss poor at time management. You want to be a breakdown. That's the funniest shit I've heard probably in the past 2 years of asshole consulting, maybe of all time. I probably have heard some crazier stuff. That is the dumbest and funniest thing I've heard in years. You want to be a professional breakdancer. You can't even find a place. You need me to help you figure out where to live and how to manage your time. And you want to be a professional. Shut the fuck up. You're not going to become a professional breakdancer. You're going to be a fucking adult. You're going to go to school online. You're going to earn your associate's degree. You're going to deliver food to Hollywood's richest. And you're going to do the research to figure out where you can live that makes that all possible. That's good. You saved up the money. That's great. I recommend you live with your folks if you still can. If there's a family member that's kind enough to take you in. And then you go deliver your food. You go make your good money. That's a great, nice job. That's a good hourly wage. You go to fucking school online for cheap and accredited. Wherever you can get an accredited accounting degree, you go to school online. You get your accounting associates. Then maybe you start applying for entry-level bookkeeping type of jobs. You got 2 classes in QuickBooks and financial accounting. You get your 2-year associates. You start applying for jobs and internships. You keep working your job. You knock it off with this childish fucking bullshit of soccer academy and what was the other thing? Breakdancing. You could do it on the side. Sure, have fun when you got to do something. Save your time. Stop commuting all over the place. And then when you get some pubes, you'll get a job in accounting. Then you get your 4-year degree. In California, I don't know what the sitting requirements are for the CPA, but you're likely going to have to get some master's classes in. You will look up what the requirements are to get your CPA. And then when you have enough master's class credits or whatever, and a year worth of accounting experience, then you go and you take your CPA test. And by about the age, this will be 25 or 26, you will be a CPA. And then you're not going to put it on hiatus to chase a breakdancing career. You're going to work as a fucking CPA, making in LA probably between 70 and 90. All right? I don't care if you do public accounting. I don't care if you open up your own shop. I don't care what you do. You go work, make some money, and then you can afford your own place. And you could do breakdancing on the side. And then once you got the money rolling in, maybe you can attend a physical college. Maybe you get an apartment nearby. But for now, you're not going to school in person. You're going to find a good place to rent that's cheap. You're going to do it month to month. You're going to get your ass into an online program, and you're going to continue to deliver food. There is no next step. Your next step is knocking it off with this idea. Are you a white woman from North America and you're expected and entitled to all these things? Like, you should just be able to follow your dreams and the money will follow? Like breakdancing or soccer? I'd do a knee slap, but the computer's in the way. That's a full knee slapper of a laugh, man. That's a full knee slapper. No, that's for losers who follow their dreams, money will follow, and then you're a privileged little white woman from North America that wants a student loan bailout while claiming she's independent at the same time. Stop being a pussy. Grow the fuck up. Go to school online. Keep delivering food. find an okay place to rent, maybe move back into here with your folks and a buddy of yours, if it works where you're living near or where you deliver food nearby, and then you will become an adult and all these problems will go away. I have spoken. That guy died in the end. I watched The Mandalorian. I was kind of like, oh, the guy died in the end. We gotta put here. We gotta put up Juan. Juan's busting knuckles, like wrenching on cars. And you're busting moves. I know, Juan. I know. Anthony CMA for $5. I forgot to mention this, but I was in the Army last year, but got medically discharged after getting an asthma attack 7 weeks. And really, asthma just shows up then? That's inopportune. You were almost done with basic. How come it didn't kick in before that? All right, there you go. Oh, questions, answers, assholeconsulting.com. We'll see you guys later. Toodles.